Now let's dive deep into this big LGBTQ story for today. I'm Jeff Oliverio, and let's queer up drag culture. The shocking results of which RuPaul drag queens earn the most money. As RuPaul's Drag Race continues to expand its empire, breaking Emmy records and elevating queer talent on global television, the stakes and cash prizes have never been higher. In early seasons, a Maxi Challenge win earned a queen $5,000, while mini challenges brought in about $2,500. But once the show strutted into its All-Stars format, cash tips for lip sync winners rose to $10,000, sometimes even rolling over from week to week. The original grand prize of $100,000 stood for nearly a decade, but that all changed in season 14 when it leaped to $150,000. On All-Stars 7, the all-winners season, the crown came with a dazzling $200,000. With more seasons, more twists, and more lip syncs than ever before, some queens have danced their way into serious money. Here are the top earners in Drag Race history. We start the list with queens who earned over $100,000. At number 15 is Monet Exchange, followed by Simone and Jada Essence Hall. Alaska, Trinity the Tuck, and Raja are next on the list with over $130,000. Shea Coulee and Willow Pill step it up with over $150,000. In the upper earnings ranks, Nymphia Wins, Sasha Colby, Anya Nerve, Jimbo, and Alyssa Edwards earned $200,000. Who are the top tier queens? Well, Ginger Minj is just shy of the top spot with over $290,000, and the queen who reigns supreme is none other than Jinx Monsoon, with an incredible $332,500 in total earnings. From lip syncs to legacy, these queens prove that charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent really do pay. Listen, this is an industry unto itself. It's not just the money that the queens are making. It is the peripheral money that comes from what it does to the local bars that the queens come from. You can look at just here locally, at our house and the turnout that they have on a regular basis, especially when they've had some of their queens on the show. It's a cottage industry, and again, these performers get to go all over the United States and all over the world. It's a format that I don't think anybody would have thought that when this first started that it would have turned into something of this level, and to be the perennial Emmy nominee is like just the icing on the cake, So cash those checks, Mama Ru.
And a lot of these queens started out with nothing, and now they get to do what they love. They perform, they have fun, they entertain people. They also take us away from all the craziness that's going on in our world, and they make us laugh and smile, and their dancing and talent is phenomenal.
It's right now, always really, but particularly now, drag performance is subversive. And so that this thing that's sort of challenging a lot of prejudice, challenging a lot of oppression, challenging some unfair governance, is also, in an entertainment sense, very popular and profitable. It's just sort of it's just so great on all kinds of levels. And I love some of these, like Jinx. I just love Jinx Monsoon. We're gonna get her here one day. I think she lives in England all the time, but I love her so much. Alyssa Edwards, I love her so much. Ginger Minj, I love her and her name so much. Raja, I love so much. And what's up with Monet? Have you seen Monet lately? Monet has just decided to go completely butch. I'm gobsmacked. I don't know what to do with it. Like, I've admired her as a queen, and now I'm kind of like lusty after them, or I'm like, I don't know what to do.
You're chasing the money.
Right? So, but no, I love that it's all being successful, and it's helping them be successful. And it's also helping our cause be successful. I love to see sometimes when subversion goes mainstream, you lose the edge, but I don't think we've lost the edge here yet.
No, I mean, just the audience of younger people that are now growing up with having Drag Race on TV, like the younger LGBT, and it's on MTV,
right.
The home of all of the things that teenagers at one time when we were younger, that was, the place, and that's where Drag Race is now the home of. And so it is coming to an audience of not just LGBTQ, but straight people that are seeing this. I mean, I've had people tell me all the time, they're like, oh my God, I just saw that, like people who don't watch Drag Race and they watch it and they're like, it's hysterical. I'm like, it's not just because of drag or because it's like, I mean, the talent on there and the amount of and the production of it is the one of the most unique shows you'll ever see.
A few years ago, very few years ago, on a cruise, I was, on the cruise ship, you have this elevator, and on the elevator was this straight lady in her early 30s singing just out loud to herself, "You're born naked, we're all born naked, and the rest is drag." Just singing out loud like it was like a mainstream song. And so yeah, that they've won that culture war anyway. And with the streaming and the podcast and the independent films, I love it for all of them. I hope everyone gets their big break with
But
this.
their talent's like way beyond just performing. I mean, they do their own makeup, they make their own
Clothes,
So
yeah.
the talent is just so
They work.
diverse.
They work super hard for sure. And that is a big LGBTQ story for today. There's no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by subscribing and sharing Queer News Tonight.